I've seen you on the field, and I think you have what it takes to be a real Cougar. You could be part of something important here at BYU. Being a real Cougar is about that independent spirit that's defined BYU for over 100 years. You're part of this legendary program at one of the country's great universities. I love BYU so much, I even got my law degree here. Lawyers, I know. Once you're a Cougar, you'll always be a Cougar. Are you ready? There's never been a better time to be a Cougar. Jimmer.
Aloha Kia is selling their souls. Special allocation. Over 100 2013 Kia Souls. It's a celebration. You name it. The soul probably want it. You get so much. Advanced technology with MP3 and Bluetooth. LED lights. Kia's 10-year warranty and so much more. Payments from just $99 a month. So come on in. Choose your color, style, and even upgrades. But hurry. The celebration is on. Aloha Kia is selling their souls. Serving all islands. Sienna Kia.
Of the emergency alert system. You will see it right here on CNBC, every other TV and radio station. It is just a test, and it will take about 30 seconds. We are told it will be painless, as these tests are. Let's
Absolutely.
see. It comes up here at 2 o'clock on the button. If not, we'll look at some...
Our chart of the day right now is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That is a new low for the trading session in the Dow, and I believe also in the NASDAQ, which is getting hit hard, a little bit harder percentage-wise than the Dow Jones Industrial Average is.
Yeah, take a look at that 345 points, and if we can flip to some of the others right now, you can see that the other major indices are down, more than 3% at this hour. Really a tough day out there on all the headlines that we're seeing coming out of Europe, and the bond market as well is...
Of emergency alert system capabilities. This test message has been initiated by National Alert and Warning Authorities in coordination with emergency alert system participants, including broadcast, cable, satellite, and wireline participants in your area. Had this been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by emergency information, news, or instructions. This is only a test. We now return you to regular
We interrupt regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All stations are following activation procedures in the EAS Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. My fellow American citizens, I'm the representative of the United States, as the President is unable to speak at this time due to an ongoing global crisis involving a terrorist attack that came from North Korea. Today, at 5:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, North Korean drones were reported entering U.S. soil, along with Russian fighter forces, and the North Korean soldiers have also been reported taking citizens hostage and threatening a massacre if the President declared surrender. We, and the counties and members of the United Nations, came together to help out the nations to restore global peace. As of now, Russian President Vladimir Putin has also worked with Chinese President Xi Jinping as these troops are seen entering U.S. soil. There is a possibility that North Korea is expected to launch a nuclear attack to the United States, including Canada and Mexico, and these 10 nuclear strikes on the air are expected to impact the Midwestern United States under 3 hours. My fellow citizens in this country, you are advised to seek a fallout shelter immediately, and the President is declaring a national emergency for our country, and we will fight back and pour our blood, sweat, and tears until the very end. Once we get through this intense atrocity together, we are rebuilding our nation and becoming the greater America, as once was one nation under God. Thank you, and God bless you, and the United States of America.